Hello internet people, Seconds here to give you some highly precise tips on how to snipe better at Warzone.
Nice shot.
I guarantee you by the end of this video, if you truly watch it, you'll be doing insane clips in no time. Okay, tip number 1. Don't spend too much time looking down the scope. In my experience, it's more effective to take a shot and immediately reposition yourself to take your next shot. This technique will make you harder to hit for another snipers or third-party teams. Don't forget to keep looking for cover while you're at it. Of course, this requires you to understand the quick scoping technique, which is my next tip. Aim as closer as possible to your target with the white dot of your hipfire crosshair, and then you scope in. This way you only need to adjust your cursor in smaller gaps. This is highly effective for long-range fights where the enemy sniper is still. Along with this, you should also practice your flick shots, which are quick muscle memory shots. Muscle memory requires practice in order for your brain to develop the proper timing without thinking too much about this kind of high-speed motion.
Oh my god!
But you can help yourself being more consistent by using the crosshair as proper guideline. Use the horizontal line of your crosshair to measure where your target's head will be.
Oh my god!
The same logic applies to the vertical line as well. With enough practice, you'll feel that it's a matter of timing, like throwing darts, a muscle memory activity that you can practice in multiplayer or plunder. For those extra long-range shots, you have to mark them to see the distance and then use the dots on your vertical line.
Oh my god, really?
He says, where?
Here are some examples.
Down.
Man, there's Alex. That's my old bro.
Another one down.
Oh, that's my old bro.
Man, I miss myself too, bro.
Oh my god, I cracked all up. Got one. Yep. Oh, nice. Oh!
Through the wall!
Get up here.
Okay, now let's talk about some basic strategies. The sniper of the squad has the role of the initiator, an opener. Your downs are the cue for your squad to potentially push a team. This means that you'll still have close quarter fights. You or your teammates should always push in pairs. So you can do one of the most effective strategies in any FPS: trading. Constantly trading positions while pushing a house will be incredibly effective against people camping on buildings. Pay attention to how we cover each other's back without talking too much. If he back up, I have to step forward ready to engage, and vice versa.
Got you. Go. Someone just got sniped, bro. Oh, yes. From north.
This works for offense and defense. In case you're being pushed, you should always trade with your teammates.
¿Sí me la pega? Left. Uy, tenían precisioners, gracias.
Ey, par de gordo de chaleco.
Sometimes trading will take advantage of an unintentional bait. When your teammates back out with low health, You should cover his back, expecting enemies push him blindly to secure a kill. Oh man, come on, pick me again. Predicting your enemy's movement is key for sniping effectively in any range. Right into my crosshair. An easy way to improve your muscle memory and consistently predict your enemy's movement is to keep your enemy's mark and ask your teammates to mark their targets right before shooting. Nice mark, Will. Fucking great mark. Thank you. Nice mark. Nice. Okay, well, these tips are actually pretty standard behaviors and best practices for sniping in almost any FPS game. If you keep these tips as rules of movement and aim combined with your own game style, I guarantee you'll be performing better each day. Now that you understand the basics, I'll give you my most powerful tip that has helped me dominate any ranked game as a person with little time to play. Watch montages before playing. They are usually not that long or time consuming as regular gameplays videos, and you can learn a lot from them. If you pay close attention how they pre-aim, how they move, when it's a good time to switch weapons, how to clear buildings in close quarters, how to flank without being spotted, how they use the terrain as cover, and many more things. Plus, that inspirational mood you get from the music and the plays. Probably you're gonna notice a difference, a huge difference. If you like these tips, I'll give you an exclusive montage of a day that my homies and I won like 4 games in a row. And for this time, I'll help you identify every tip, okay? So just sit back, relax, and don't forget to subscribe.
You guys.
No, they're cheating. They're cheating.
They're cheating.
You're not there if I wanted to say dunked on or dumpster.
Yeah, that's a tough dumpster. Who we shoot
Oh,
at?
they're in green. Okay, coming with you.
Yeah, no, but Zach, there's
Marking wait.
there's over there's here.
Oh, Alex.
I made it.
Be careful also that so much noise is made because people.
Shit, Alex, watch out on the hill. I get shot, dude.
Yeah, the street is looking at me right now.
I hit him. Down. Bro. Too
Maybe
good.
peeking out more. That's
Too good.
yeah, maybe people.
There's
yeah,
people
guy right
above.
there. Yep. Guy right there.
Crack him. Down him.
Buddy's game, but there's
Down another one. Hit another one.
Another jump.
Fuck happened, dude.
Wait,
in the gulag. If they
they're roped against their.
What? Kill a little bit?
Just airstrike.
I downed him one fighter.
Oh my. Burst it all. Oh.
Close on me. Blue.
Going over here.
Down him. Shoot back in, Will, around you. I couldn't lie, Mark. That's
Good shot. Yeah. One more. AKs. A la verga.
Yeah, go down there. There's 3 in the village. They're literally right into the.
He's here in orange.
Oh, no, on a sec.
Bro, I didn't like that.
Here one. Okay, another one there. Sit down, señor Tostado. Sniper.
Yeah, if you can get that other side on. Oh, he's right
In front of you,
here.
you see it. Down here. I knocked one.
Oh, Alex, Davey, bro.
He was aiming it. Done one. Behind us, dude. Bike. Two are here. Get back close to me, close to me.
Stunned, Alex.
TDC. Down one.
You're gonna get shot from behind you.
Down one.
Yeah, keep going. Just put pressure on him. You
Down another one. People landing on green. Yeah, right there. Not anymore. There we go. Down. That was crazy. Back.
Oh, we killed this guy here.
So hilarious. Careful, 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 close to you.
Wanna take you for a ride?